Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from McAllen, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I want to help you guys this morning with a little something. And I'm going to go into several subjects, but we'll start with the president because of the ongoing controversy that we continue to have when it comes to all things presidential. And this comes from a real estate statement made by Gary Keller from Keller Williams. You see, there are two types of people in this world, if you want to categorize them in terms of thought and thinking. Okay? One category tends to be what we call victims. Victims always have an excuse. Victims always have a reason why something isn't going the way that it could, why they are not doing what they should, why they don't have what they need to succeed. That is a victim mindset. A victim mindset always looks for a reason or an excuse for not accepting responsibility for their success. Okay? That's a victim. There's another type of individual out there, and that's called a victor. Good morning, Miss Joyce. I love that I'm not driving. I can see people. Karina, good morning. A victim says, I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. Well, if only this would happen, I could succeed. If only that would happen, I could succeed. If only I had the money. If only I had the connections. If only I had the ability, then I could succeed. This is a victim mindset. Then you have a victor mindset. A victor, Karina, good morning. A victor says, I don't care what the circumstances are. The circumstances are not going to dictate my success. I and the good Lord are going to dictate my success. I'm not going to make an excuse for anything. I'm not going to accept an excuse for anything. I'm not going to take an external circumstance that's outside of my ability to control to allow that to dictate my success. The president doesn't determine your success. The president determines your strategy. Good morning, Brother Marvin. The real estate market does not determine your success. The real estate market determines your strategy. Where you are in your marriage does not determine your success. It determines your strategy. Think about the Navy SEALs on this Memorial Day weekend. Think about the movie where Michael Murphy, who CrossFit boxes across the nation, will honor in their Memorial Day Murph. If you saw the movie, you know, you have a plan for when you're healthy. That's the plan. The perfect plan is, hey, you know what? My legs work, my arms work, my machinery works. It's all good. Everything's working. Everything that I've been trained to do is working. If they get blown up, if they get hurt, if they get shot, if they get a broken leg, does that change the mission? Does that change the success? Not for a Navy SEAL, it doesn't. For a Navy SEAL, it simply changes their strategy. They have to change how they adapt and overcome the obstacle in front of them based on whatever it is that they need to do to continue to accomplish the mission. That mission does not get forsaken until they lay down their life. Are you that committed? Are you that committed to your success? Are you that committed to your health? Are you that committed to your marriage? Are you that committed to your finances? Are you that committed? Well, the president. Hey, when Obama was president, when whoever Trump's president, it doesn't matter who's president. What matters is what you're thinking. What you're thinking. You're either a victim or a victor. Your marriage is not determined simply in terms of whether the other party is doing everything that you want or hope. Your boss doesn't determine your success. Your boss determines your strategy. Your marriage doesn't determine your success. Your marriage determines your strategy. The president doesn't determine your success. They determine your strategy. Well, hey, Ricky D, how you doing this morning? Oh, well, I can't go to a CrossFit box because they're too far from me. Well, that doesn't determine your success. It determines your strategy. Get on the internet, learn some body weight workouts, and get your butt sweating in your freaking garage or in your bathroom or in your bedroom. It doesn't determine your success. It determines your strategy. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Victim, victor. Victim is always looking for an excuse. Victim is always looking for a reason. I can't do it because I didn't get it done because it didn't happen because. And a victor says, okay, here's the circumstance, here's the situation. Let me assess, let me think, let me write through. All right, here's the strategy. What is a strategy, ladies and gentlemen? It's simply a well thought out plan of, say it with me, a plan of action. It's a well thought out plan of action. So in conclusion, allow me to remove from your brain, like this. Let me take it out of your brain. Boom. The victim mindset. The victim mindset finds a reason why your goals are not being reached, your marriage is not where it needs to be, your job is not where it needs to be, your income is not where it needs to be, your health is not where it needs to be. Well, it's because of this. Well, it's because of that. Well, if I just had this. Well, if I just... Shut up, please. I'm not being rude. I'm here to slap you into your future. I'm fighting you right now in your brain for your possibilities more than your brain's going to fight me for your limitations. The president doesn't determine your success. He determines your strategy. Your current marriage situation and partner does not determine your marriage success. They determine your strategy. Your current health and fitness or lack thereof does not determine your success. It determines your strategy. Your current financial position doesn't determine your success. It determines your strategy. The real estate market doesn't determine your success. It determines your strategy. Think this morning about where you are making excuses for yourself, and then listen to my little voice coming out of my little mouth and say, dadgummit, Collins just called me out, called me a victim. Okay, you're not a victim. All right, don't get your feelings hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You're thinking like a victim. There's a difference between being a victim and thinking like a victim. Does that make sense? I'm going to suggest some reading for y'all this weekend. The guy's name is Viktor Frankl. He was a survivor of the Holocaust, and he wrote a book called Man's Search for Meaning. He said the one thing man has complete and total control over, regardless of his circumstances, is his attitude towards how he thinks about them. This is why you can have a multi-billionaire on a G6 flying across the country, more money than anybody in the world, miserable, lonely, hurting, unfulfilled, ain't never got enough, unhappy. It's the reason you can have a guy like Viktor Frankl, who lost everything and everyone, a victim of the Holocaust, dead and dying, who said, I'm not going to let this take me out. I'm not going to let this take me down. I'm going to work my way through this, and I'm going to change my attitude. I'm going to serve other people, even though I'm freaking dying here. You have the ability to change your circumstance, change your attitude, change your thinking, and change your world. Nothing outside of you and the good Lord in you will determine your success. It simply determines your strategy. Love y'all. Have a great Saturday.